just realized I had to unplug my phone or you won't be able to hear me. It's 84 degrees. This is going to be a quickie. A quickie. You all remember those? It's not even funny. I don't. Okay, so like, yeah, okay, this truck is going really fast in front of me. They scare me when they do that because I'm sitting here in my car and I don't know if they're going to hit me or not. So, more videos that I was watching. They were really just debates and all. And with the Charlie Kirk debates, you know, I don't even know, like, if I even want to bring that up. I don't think I'm going to. All I'm going to say is that some people just can't accept that you don't agree with them. They feel that they are right. They have proof for you that they are right, and you cannot prove them wrong because, well, I'm friends with this person, I'm friends with that person, you're not. I do know. I have a lot of inside information I can't disclose, yada, yada, yada. And I'm like, okay, well, if you can't disclose anything, why are you accusing someone else of not having receipts? Like, I feel like, you know, you believe what you want to believe. Let me believe what I want to believe. I am open. I'm open to hear your side, but you haven't been giving me your side because you say you can't disclose that. Make that make sense, okay? So I'm like, okay. And I'm talking about a channel right now, a particular channel. I wanted to talk about something else, you all, but I want to get that together before I bring it up. So, and it's something biblical. It's nothing to do with anything going online right now. But my point is that, you know, I've noticed that a lot of friendships get lost because of disagreements, whether they're on social media or in person. And it's always about the 3 no-nos: sex, politics, and what's the third one? Music? I don't know. Rock and roll? Sex, love, and rock and no, that's something else. Duh. Moon, get it together. You all just go with it, okay? Because I'm winging it right now and I'm trying to hurry up. Sorry. You're not supposed to talk about politics or sex, right? I don't know what the other one is. I can't think of it right now. Marriage? I have no idea. You all fill in the blank. Let me know. But anyhow, yeah, so things are getting really heated now. I think things are getting more heated now after the passing of Charlie Kirk. Like, now people are starting to realize, why can't we just agree to disagree? Why does it have to be a debate? Why do I have to prove to you about my side and how I feel? I don't have to do that. And you know what? You don't. Nobody has to do that. Nobody should have to feel that they need to explain anything to someone else, why they feel the way they feel, why politically or sexually or marriage wise, you know, the 3 no-nos. And that's something that I'm learning, you know, like, now look, the only people that you do need to explain it to is, and I'm going to credit this to Crazy Mama, because she has mentioned this so many times in chat when we all used to be in the same channel chatting, the 3 F's. And those are the only ones that you need to explain that to, or the only one. Let me correct myself. The only one that you should explain yourself to, the one that's providing those 3 F's, right? And there should only be one, you all. Let me make that clear. Not many. That's the only one you owe an explanation to. You don't even owe an explanation to your children. They're children. They don't need to hear what you think. No. But anyhow, but one of those F's doesn't include friends. Like, I know that you want your friendship with these friends, right? Because you want friends. Who doesn't want friends? But I've learned that, if they're going to disagree with you, they're going to fight you in every decision that you make because they don't agree with you. They're right, you're wrong. They have the receipts. You don't have any receipts, so go to hell. Then they're not really your friends. So the loss of those quote unquote friends shouldn't matter. I think that at this point we should be past all of that, right? We should already be moving forward and be able to have discussions or debates, if you will, but once it starts getting to that point where you're like, okay, I'm going to blow up here any minute now, whether it's you or the other person, then stop. Then be like, you know what? I'm out. And it's not that you're defeated at all. You're just taking a step back to protect yourself, your peace. And you need to also ask yourself, is it worth it? Is this discussion worth losing this friend? I don't think so. I'm like, even if it's someone online, like right now I was almost arguing with somebody online, and I'm like, you know what? I don't even know you. I don't know you. You are very opinionated about my opinions because they're always coming at me. And I'm like, why is this person so determined to put me in my place? You're not gonna put me in my place. You can give me whatever you have. I can look it over, but it doesn't mean that I'm gonna switch sides. It does not mean that I'm gonna be like, oh my God, you're so right. You're right. And I'm wrong. And oh, forgive me. No, I'm just gonna be like, okay, I looked over what you gave me, and I still don't agree. I still think that this person is doing a right thing. Or maybe I might not. Maybe I might say, I agree with some of the stuff that you're telling me, what you showed me, but I don't agree with all of it. At this point, let me just tell you all what kind of person I am. I question everything. I trust no one. Everyone to me is a suspect. Now you all are probably like, Moon, you've lost your mind. You're crazy. What's wrong with you? That's the way I think, though. At this day and age, that's the way I am. Until I get to know you, but I need to know you. We need to talk. We need to have conversations. We need to keep in touch. Then I'll be able to trust you. But other than that, no, you're a suspect to me. I don't know what you're up to. I don't know why you're in my life. Why you're talking to me when you don't even know me. I'm just not going to go for this. But I do think that we need to be allowed to voice our opinions without being attacked. And oddly enough, this person, they're happy to see me when I come in, and I don't know if they're happy to see me because they're like, oh good, Moon Diaries is here. I get to counter her all the time. Anything she says, I'm going to counter. I'm going to counter each and every statement she makes. I don't know if they're thinking that or if they really are happy to see me. I've even contemplated about blocking them from me because I'm like, I don't want you to see me. And you guys let me know if they're mods, can they still see me if I block them? Because then there would be no point in doing that. But I don't want to be that person. I want to give this other person a chance to talk to me when they want to talk to me. However, this person should give me a chance also to say what I want to say without attacking me. Out of all the people in the chat, she always comes at me, you know? And sometimes I laugh about it because I'm like, oh, here she is, you know, like, I just knew it. It was a matter of time. Here she is, saying something. But now I'm like, okay, Moon, be nice, be open. Okay, I will. You know, this is me talking to myself here. So I'm like, okay, I will. And so that's why I'm saying, you know, I will keep an open mind. You know, I'm not going to shut you down anymore, you know, or shut you out or block you. But like I said, I mean, we should be able to be this way with each other, regardless of how much we know more than the other person. You know, let's just have a conversation. And you know what? I do believe we had a conversation today. I do believe, even though she was disagreeing with me because I didn't agree with her, I do believe we had a nice conversation. I'm not saying that she was rude to me, and I shouldn't say come at me because that sounds more like an attack. She wasn't attacking me either. But yeah, she kept commenting towards me. Maybe she was just wanting to have a conversation with me too. But that's the way it should be. Have conversations. Don't let it get too personal. If it's getting too personal, I feel you need to step back, take a couple of breaths, and just maybe not join in that conversation because it is very personal to you, and just let things cool off and then rejoin, you know, and just still state how you feel. Like, you know, like, I feel like you haven't changed my mind. I'm sorry, you know, you haven't changed my mind. I've got my own opinions, my own information that I've gathered on this subject, and you know, let's agree to disagree. And if we can't do that, then, you know, we're gonna have to decide how we're gonna handle this friendship or this conversation when you're just acquaintances online, you know, in chat. You need to figure out how you're gonna handle that. But each and every person should be able to have their own thinking, their own conclusion on how they feel about something, you know. So anyhow, that's all I wanted to say. Hopefully that only took 10 minutes. I don't know how much time I took. I'm surprised my son's not out yet. You all have a fabulous night. I'm gonna have breakfast tomorrow with my daughter-in-law, and I'm so excited. My husband's daughter, and she's bringing the kiddos over, so they're my grandchildren, and I just love them so much. They're so cute, and I just can hardly wait to hold that baby. That's the only thing that keeps me going right now, and will help me sleep tonight, because I'm gonna have to get up early for breakfast, to bake breakfast and all, or maybe buy breakfast. I don't know. Let's be clear. I'm gonna buy it. I'm not gonna make it. Okay, let's just be honest, right? Let's be honest, Moon. So anyhow, I love you all. Enjoy your Tuesday, and I will talk to you again soon. Oh, and thank you for listening. Always thank you for listening. Love, hugs, and prayers. Bye. Oh. No, I won't bring that up.